Alright, there are some things that just grind my gears more than others, and one of them is when people blame specialists on stuff that simply is not their fault, and boy howdy are we going to get one from UTEP, so I'll lay it down for you. My boy Adam Jacklin is about to take a punt, catches the snap, takes the steps, and punts the ball directly into the loving embrace of a Florida International defender, in which we get this gem of a soundbite.
And this is all on the punter. That outside man, the punter is responsible for it.
You sure about that? You sure about that? You sure about that?
Now, I've got a lot of problems with this, and I'll start with the fact that college football fans can be a little bit crazy, and let's say they lost the game because of this, and you say something as irresponsible as it's all the punter's fault. Kids get death threats, they get their days ruined for stuff like this, so throw that in the mix with him also being incredibly wrong, so now he's wrong and potentially causing a lot of issues for my guy Adam. But I want to explain why that he's wrong, because the notion that it's the punter's job to handle the backside rusher is something that can be true, but by golly, I made you guys diagrams to show why it's not in this case. So we're going to start with a base punt look. This is the time when it is true, okay? We're going to assume the long snapper's not blocking, which is common in college football. So we've got the front four blocked up. The 3 and the 4 coming through the A gap are going to get picked up by the shield. This is just a flavor choice. You could also have it go the other way, where your guard and tackle block the 3 and 2 and make the shield pick up the 1 and 4, but that's whatever. Then on the backside, you make the king pick up the 4 coming through the middle. Then you pick up the 2 and the 3 with the guard and the tackle, and it becomes the punter's responsibility to pick up the 1. And this works because the 1 has to bend twice. He has to bend around the tackle, then bend again to get around the king to get home to the punter, which is going to slow his momentum, and you can beat it in op time, and we've proven this throughout the course of football right now, that with good angle and good op, this guy's just not going to get home in time. But now let's take a look at the formation UTEP was actually using, okay? So they're going to move the king down to the front left side. But the good news is, look at this, the right side 4 is way back there to set up the return. So you actually don't even have a free guy, and here's how you're going to block it up, okay? The guard and the tackle and the king are going to block the 2, 3, and 4. You're going to have the joker pick up the 1, and on the backside, the guard and tackle pick up the 2 and 3, meaning that now the 1 is the free guy. The problem is, now he has a completely straight shot, since the king is no longer there, to extend the edge and force a second bend. But what's good for UTEP is that their ace is currently blocking nobody. So he should actually just wait, make sure there's no middle leakage, then turn his eyes over to that 1 and pick him up, which is exactly where this play unfolds, as he thought he had a better angle on the guy, tried to block him, missed, but it's just incredibly irresponsible for announcers to say stuff like this, and I think the guys who are supposed to translate that game to the audience should not be able to make such ridiculous claims. We should hold them to a higher standard. They need to fix this.
And this is all on the punter.